Hi, everybody. Hope you can hear me. If you can, give me a thumbs up and a wave, whatever. Let me know that you can hear me, and I will get everything configured here in the meantime. Oh, it's dark. Didn't put the lights on. There we go. All right, so let me know if you can hear me. Like I said, we're going to try and tune in our Facebook page as well, since today we didn't do since yesterday we didn't do our Facebook Live. So we're going to try and tune that in as well. Okadoka. All right. We'll see. Okay. As always, if you have any questions or concerns, or if there's anything that you want to visit about, then make sure that you leave it in the comments section, and I will go ahead and address it right away. So my number here for any of the recruiters actually here at Decker is 888-668-0698. I'll put that in the chat. That way, if you have any questions, you can give us a call and to apply directly online, go to drivedecker.com. There we go. All right, so what we'll be doing is we're going to be talking about some of the current positions that we have here at Decker and what to expect here in the next couple of weeks. So the weeks to come, right? All right, do we have everybody here on our Facebook? If we do, that would be fantastic. All right. All right. I don't know if you can see this. If you can, sorry that it's all on your face. We'll get this all squared away here for you. There we go. Okay, so make sure that you can hear us if you would. That'd be great. Okay. Again, okay, right? You guys know that Driver Appreciation Week is coming up this coming Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Actually, I think it starts on Sunday. But Driver Appreciation for the nation for Decker Truck Line is September 9th through the 15th. And for those of you who had sent in your video testimonials for Decker, then you will hear the winner, or the winner will be announced on, I'm not sure what day that is, to be honest with you. I need to find out, and I'll get back to you on that one. So we will be announcing the winners during Driver Appreciation Week for our driver testimonial. And what that was, it was a contest, basically, video contest for any of our current drivers that wanted to participate. And you can just video yourself on your cell phone and submit it, answering a couple of questions, what you like about Decker, why you're here, and how we take care of you, and that kind of stuff. So anyways, that's what that testimonial was all about. Pretty fun. It was fun to see some of the entries that we got. And everybody that did participate does get a $15 Pilot gift card, and then the top 3 will receive a $100 Walmart gift card. So fun. Along with all of our other bonuses that we do all the time, right? Driver Appreciation Week, always get fun little stuff that you get when you run through the terminal. So make sure you stop by. And there's always at least one day in the week during at all the terminals that you get a great meal. So, okay, let's talk about some of our current opportunities. I want to first address our Richmond, Virginia opportunity, which is out of Richmond, Virginia. Okay, just kidding. That is a van position. It does require doubles. Don't worry though, if you don't have a doubles endorsement, we can help you get it. We work with ICC, which is Iowa Community College, and they help us to get your doubles endorsement, get you trained, get you comfortable and ready to roll. We do pay you $100 a day in order for you to get that, but it usually does only take one day. to obtain your doubles endorsement. So the Richmond position, that one has been home every other day. You get home every other day for that. And it's running about a 500-mile radius. It is, the miles have not been quite as high as we expected, so we have adjusted the pay per mile to a daily pay to make sure that you are being compensated no matter how many miles you're getting. So the new pay package for the Richmond, Virginia is going to be on a per day basis. So it's going to be $220 per day. And again, they're 12-hour shifts. And then after 90 days, you'll get a review and you can get a pay increase at that point. So you're also eligible for the $5,000 bonus that is on your 1-year anniversary. And that $5,000 bonus, again, pays out on your 1-year anniversary, pays in one lump sum. You just need to get a minimum of 110,000 miles before you get that. So, or in order to get that. So that is our Richmond, Virginia run. So the doubles endorsements, you're doing a lot of back in the dock, preloaded trailers, especially on the one side. Yeah, so it's like, actually, I think it's about 99 or more for the percentage of drop and hook, very high drop and hook percentage. So if you have any questions on that, make sure that you either leave it in the comment section here or get a hold of us so that we can, on our recruiting line, which is 888-668-0698, and then we can answer your questions there. So, all righty. So I have a lot of, it's pretty gloomy out, so I don't have a lot of light coming in today, but hopefully you can see and hear everything. All right, so orientation for that position is in Fort Dodge, Iowa, along with a couple of our other divisions, and I'll address those here in just a little bit. But for the Richmond, Virginia, you do come to Fort Dodge. We take care of your transportation, so whether you're flying here or we're getting you a rental car, and we're covering gas, then it's all here in Fort Dodge. We'll take care of the hotel and your meals while you're here. You're paid $800 for orientation, but we do split that into 2 weeks. So you've got money coming in every week. The first week, $400 is going to be handed to you on a comm check once you've completed orientation. And the second $400 is going to be direct deposited to you on at the end of your first week. So it'll actually be on your Friday settlement. You get paid every Friday, direct deposit. So be sure to bring a voided check to orientation if you have not already been told. Bring a voided check for orientation so that there isn't a delay in getting your orientation pay or any of your other pay for that matter. And right now we do have the $100 Visa gift card that is given to you on Tuesday. So you get that as an extra perk, extra bonus. Again, all of your hotel, your meals, transportation, all of that's covered to get you here for orientation, to get you started. Now, if you don't know what orientation consists of, basically you're doing, it's just a pre-employment. So you're doing the drug tests, urinalysis, and the hair follicle. You're doing the PCE and the physical and company policy violations. Company policy procedures. Sorry, I'm making things up. So company policies and procedures, how we use the Qualcomm system, checking in with operations, who to contact when and where and all that good stuff. That is given to you in a big old manual that you get to keep, as well as going through all of the details in case you have any additional questions or concerns. We've got a great staff there taking care of you, whether you're in Fort Dodge, Bessemer, or Missoula, Montana. Take care of you answering those questions, walking you through our orientation steps. So again, with the Richmond, Virginia, you'll have, if you don't have your doubles endorsement, then you'll spend probably Friday going over to ICC, Iowa Community College, and getting ready for your doubles endorsement. Now, that being said, the other positions that we have that do require a doubles endorsement are going to be, of course, these are all vans. So you're looking at either a 53-foot van or two 28-foot pups. And then if you're in Hammond, Indiana, that's another one where we have the doubles requirement. San Marcos, Texas, that's another one that we have the doubles endorsements requirement. So again, if you need any of that, if you need that devil's endorsement, we'll help you obtain that. Those are great positions. In the San Marcos one, you're going to be getting home every 2 to 3 days. We're getting through the house about every 2 to 3 days. Home times every 3 weeks. Whereas the Hammond, Indiana van position, remember this is the van because I do have a couple other dedicated positions out of Hammond. But in the van position, you're getting home about every other day, if not daily. And that one is paying per day as well. So the San Marcos and the Hammond one are paying daily as well. That's all based off experience, whether the over-the-road driving experience, not necessarily devil's endorsement experience. Okay, again, if you have any questions or concerns and you want some answers on that, go ahead and leave it in the comments section below and we will answer it for you. All right. Let's see. All right. So that being said, let's talk about some of our other positions. I hinted at our other Hammond, Indiana position. That is flatbed. It's dedicated and it's getting you home basically every day. Sometimes every other if like weather or construction get in the way. But it is paying per load. So you get $100 for the first load, which is going to East Chicago from Gary or Hammond area. So East Chicago and then back. And then you could either go back for the second load. It could be Southern Wisconsin. It could be Southern Michigan. It just depends on where it is for that day. But you get $100 for the first load and $125 for the second load each day. And that is flatbed. So if you don't have flatbed experience, we do train for flatbed as well. And that is here at either in Fort Dodge or Bessemer, Alabama, that we train for the flatbed. And the flatbed is basically going over tarping and securing, hands-on. We'll do that here in the orientation class. Usually we do that on a Friday. And then beyond that, you could, if you don't have any experience with the flatbed, we can also send you with a trainer locally to get some more hands-on experience and get more familiar with the flatbed, with that flatbed tarping and securing. Hi, Bob. Nice to see you. I was wondering where you were at. So that is for the Hammond, Indiana one. Again, that's flatbed, getting you home every day, if not every other day. Or every other day, if not every day. There we go. It's better. It's usually every day. 100 for the first load, 125 for the second load. Now, also running through I-80, we've got a Midwest van position. Now, this van position is running basically from Lincoln, Nebraska to along I-80 to Gary, Indiana. We've got loads in Fort Wayne, Indiana. We even have some that go down into South Carolina around Anderson, Georgia. But our hiring area that we're looking for right now is either in Anderson, South Carolina, or along I-80. So if I can think here, we've got Lincoln, Nebraska, we have Omaha, we have Des Moines, Iowa City, Fort Wayne, or excuse me, Gary, and then of course Fort Wayne is another one that we're hiring out of for that. That will get you home every other weekend. That is our Midwest, or excuse me, that one will get you home every weekend. That is our Midwest van. If you're in Anderson, South Carolina, that will get you home every other week. So again, dodging. Oh yeah, I bet. Sorry, I couldn't even read that. I need to be closer to the screen, I think. Yeah, I hear that the water is rising quickly over in Iowa. We've got our Missoula terminal as well, so I'm more out of the Missoula terminal. But yeah, I've been hearing that there's some rising waters. Not such a pretty place, huh? Or yeah, I could get glasses. I have contacts. All right. Let's see. So we're talking about the Midwest van position that is getting you home weekly along I-80. And that one is going to, again, get you home weekly. It pays per mile, anywhere from 43 to 50 cents a mile, depending on your experience. So if you have, if you're a student and you don't have experience yet, but you're looking to get on the road and you're looking to maybe even get into one of these dedicated, Do keep in mind that you'll need to go out with a trainer. If you just graduated from a PTDI certified school, you'll need to go out with a trainer for anywhere for 3 to 5 weeks before you qualify for one of these dedicated positions. But some of these dedicated positions have multiple opportunities, and that is very likely that you can get onto one of those. You bet. I have a Sioux City to Chicago run that is refrigerated. And now Bob's giving me a hard time for all of you that don't know that, but it's a Sioux City to Chicago run that's refrigerated, multiple stop, usually in Chicago, and it is dedicated. Yes, so the trainees that I was saying, those of you who don't have the experience but you want to get in on that, we pay our trainees $500 a week while you're with a trainer, and our training is very hands-on, and we run basically on a solo time frame instead of a solo clock, I guess, instead of a team clock, and so you're transitioning into a full-time solo driver, and your trainer is basically walking you through and making sure that you're ready to add hours, to let your body adjust to being out on the road and maybe driving at night and driving, in the morning, stuff like that. So as always, Bob. Let's see, Anna's keeping me on task here, so making sure that we're covering everything. There we are. So with the refrigerated position that Bob hinted on, that is our Sioux City to Chicago. But I also have a dedicated position that goes from St. Joe, Missouri to Chicago, again, with multiple stops in the Chicago area. But that one's dedicated as well with the refrigerated. And it also pays anywhere from 43 to 50 cents a mile. And they have a $2,500 sign-on bonus. That sign-on bonus pays within 9 months. So it gets you that sign-on bonus in addition to a consistent paycheck coming in every single week. We pay every Friday, if you didn't know that. Every Friday, direct deposit. Yes. Monday through Friday it is home every other day and then home on the weekends for that. So it depends, how your schedule is coming in, whether or not you're coming in on a Friday night or a Saturday morning, depending on when your weekend is going to start, but Monday through Friday. Yes, keeping you busy. And it's about 2,800 miles a week. Thank you, Miss Anna. All right, other positions. So we've talked about our Hammond, Indiana dedicated flatbed. We've talked about our dedicated semi-local, it's pretty local, for our doubles dry van. We've talked about our semi-dedicated, there we go, for our dry van. We've talked about our Richmond, Virginia load, which is also a doubles endorsement dry van. And that one, it gets you home every other day. And our San Marcos gets you home every 2 to 3 days. And then off for home time every 3 weeks. So other positions that we've got available right now beyond our main divisions, which those main divisions, they can rack up the miles for you. You get to see a lot more bonuses usually in those because of the number of miles that you're obtaining. So we'll go over some of those bonuses. Let's hit on some of that. We have a weekly bonus that pays you a weekly bonus. We have a monthly bonus that pays you up to 4 cents a mile, depending on how well you are doing on your scorecard. Now, our scorecard consists of miles, CSA score. My chat just went blank. Can you guys see it? So our scorecard goes off of miles, CSA score. It goes off of safety, on-time deliveries. Those are all factored in when it comes to how big of a bonus or how much of a bonus that you'll receive every single month. So it could be 1 cent a mile, it could be 2, 3, 4. And if you're not getting that full amount, we're going to be coaching you. We've got staff, we've got people on staff here to help you, to help get even more out of your bonus. Always trying to do better for you. So obviously you will do better for us as well. We have mostly 579 Peterbilts, some 730 Volvos, but most of them are red, not yellow, and you know that. I'm asking for a friend. Yes, I'm sure. I am sure. Oh, Bob. No, I'm totally on it. Can't you tell? It's a Tuesday. So what else can we talk about? The Philadelphia, we do have a position, a reefer position for our Philadelphia, PA. So that's more of our Midwest refrigerated, and it runs up and down the Midwest a lot towards the east. Philly would be in there, Baltimore, or more like Laurel, Maryland, Baltimore, Maryland area. You'd see loads that go into there every once in a while. But yes, we do have some refrigerated out of Philly. That one would start you anywhere from 43 to 50 cents a mile, depending on your experience. We also have our over-the-road refrigerated, which is based out of Missoula, Montana. That one, you can run with that one as well. You've got a longer length of haul out of Missoula than you would out of Fort Dodge, but then you're looking at usually a difference in home time as well. So with Missoula, you're probably looking about 2 to 3 weeks out of PA. With Fort Dodge, you're looking at about 14 days out of the PA as well. Then you better get on a dedicated, Bob. We do have Ohio. Yeah, we run in our Midwest refrigerated. You're going to see a lot of Iowa, of course, Illinois, Indiana, Minnesota, like southern Minnesota, St. Paul, Minneapolis, South, Texas, Oklahoma. A Texas area that you'd see a lot of would be Dallas, Houston, a lot of Amarillo, and what else do we have? Missouri, St. Louis. You'd see it in St. Louis. You'll see Kansas City. Over into Indiana, a lot of Ohio, little bit of PA. Not really anything up in the Northeast. So we very rarely do anything up in the Northeast, period. So definitely don't hire out of there. We do run into the South, though, around Georgia, Atlanta, Georgia area. We do have quite a bit there, and into the northern parts of Alabama. You'd see some refrigerated runs into that. So whether you're looking at the Missoula terminal, which is over the road refrigerated, coast to coast, or you're looking at our Midwest refrigerated, all of those would be included in both divisions. Yep, we can do that. We'll just get you with Darren, Rodolfo. We can just get you with Darren or Jason. And if you meet all the requirements for it, then absolutely we can get you swapped over if that's going to be a better fit for you. Let me note that. Okay, so reefer for you. Okay, we'll talk about that. So yeah, again, it's 43 to 50 cents a mile out of the Midwest for that refrigerated position. Now our flatbed that runs the Midwest, it's more of a confined area. So you're looking at basically Kansas City to St. Louis, over to Pittsburgh area, Minneapolis, parts of Wisconsin, of course, Iowa, Indiana, Illinois. Those are all areas that we run quite a bit for the flatbed, our Midwest flatbed. That's going to pay anywhere from 45 to 52 cents a mile. Of course, if you don't have experience and you're training, then yes, 42 cents a mile is where we'd start you at, and you'd work your way up to that 45 by the end of the year. $500 a week is what you're getting paid, whether you are a refrigerated or flatbed trainee. So while you're with a trainer, that's what you'd be getting. But again, 45 to 52 cents a mile is what the pay is for the Midwest flatbed. And that gets you home on a weekly basis for the most part. I mean, there are a few locations that we can, that would be, 2 weeks out. But for the most part, in our Midwest flatbed, it is weekly. We do have guaranteed pay for both our Midwest refrigerated and our Midwest flatbed. So you get $13.50 for the flatbed, and you do need to be within a confined area around the Iowa area. Call us at 888-668-0698 if you want to find out if your area is within the guaranteed pay option for the flatbed. And then the same number for, which is 888-668-0698 for the Midwest refrigerated guaranteed pay. The Midwest refrigerated guaranteed pay, that's $12.50 a week is what you'd be getting. If you're talking about, make sure I'm reading that right. If you're talking about just the Midwest reefer pay, not the guarantee, then you'd be at 48 cents a mile for 5 or more years of experience. 48 cents a mile. Now, 10 cents of that is per diem. Do not tax on it. And then you get a penny raise every year on your anniversary. Get the $5,000 bonus on your 1-year anniversary, as long as you run a minimum of 110,000 miles for refrigerated, 100,000 miles for flatbed. I am just making sure I'm not missing any of the comments. So. All right. Okay, so let's talk about our southern flatbed. Our southern flatbed, well, it's southern because it's based out of Bessemer, Alabama, but it's more over the road than anything. If you live in Alabama or you live in Georgia, we can get you home on a weekly basis. If you live in Texas, if you live in Arkansas or even Missouri, and you're looking to run out of Bessemer, Alabama, then you can get home every other weekend for that division. The Carolinas, same thing. So if you need to know more details on the hiring area and whether or not you're in it, call one of our recruiters, 888-668-0698, and we will be sure to give you more detail on the hiring area and whether or not you're in it. So let them know where you live. That way they can tell you. If you live in California, Oregon, or Washington, you can also now run flatbed. I want to have like big stars, like now you can run flatbed, because we used to get that all the time. Why don't you have flatbed out here in the West? Well, we do now. So if you want to get on that, you'd get home about every 2 weeks. It's again 45 to 52 cents a mile with a $5,000 bonus on your 1-year anniversary and a penny raise on your 1-year anniversary, plus a penny raise after 90 days. So, and you'll start anywhere from, again, 45 to 52 cents a mile. So that is in addition to any of the bonuses that we have, like our monthly bonus, which can be an extra 4 cents a mile based off of on-time delivery, fuel efficiency, your CSA score, safety, miles. Those are all factored in for the our scorecard bonus, which is our monthly bonus. Plus, we have bonuses. We have driver of the year bonus. We have driver of the month. If you get driver of the month, you get rewards, throughout the year. If you get driver of the year, we have this huge party. We have this huge celebration recognizing our top driver of the years for each division. And then a driver of the year is chosen from that. There are monetary bonuses throughout all this, by the way. And then the driver of the year for that has the option of either cash, a brand new car, or a brand new Harley Davidson. So, woohoo! See, there's all kinds of bonuses. I mean, I'm just skimming it. Referral bonus, that's another big bonus, or could be another big bonus for you. They all pay out within 90 days. So that's the huge part with that referral bonus. It gets a 90-day payout. So you get for the first 3 drivers, it's 15, and it pays it's $1,500. It pays $250 for first dispatch, $250 for on your 30-day mark, and then $500 on 60 days and $500 on 90 days. Woo! What'd you do, Bob? Or was it equipment? So that's a nice thing. Our CSA scores don't go down because of our equipment. We have very well-maintained newer model equipment. Very nice. So 579 Pete's. Bob asked earlier about yellow. They're Canary trucks. Some of the guys talk about Canary. And we don't have a whole lot of those, but we definitely have some of the 579 Pete's, which is the majority of it. And then some 730 Volvos too. My chat keeps blinking out on me. Is it doing the same for you guys? I don't know. All right. Okay. So that's my flatbed. And we, like I said, we still get the bonuses. Our equipment is fully equipped with APUs, with refrigerators, bunk heaters, CB units, navigation, company paid navigation, Sirius radio. What else? We have the smart drive system on them, so they're equipped with the cameras. We have our lane departure device on them. They're really well equipped, great looking trucks. Our trailers are newer model as well. So on an average, our trailers are about 3 years, where our trucks are about 18 months. So both newer model. Yes, Bob, you are right. It's barely cloudy today, though. It's very cloudy today, I guess. I didn't look outside. Now, our over-the-road refrigerated out of Missoula, Montana is definitely over the road. Average length of haul is over 1,100, and that one is going to pay based off of experience as well. So you can get up to 48 cents a mile in that division. The average miles vary depending on the individual and what you're looking, what you're looking for home time. Most people are getting home between 14 to 17 days. We definitely have people that stay out longer in that division. So if you're someone who likes to stay out longer lengths of time, then the over-the-road refrigerated division is usually where I see the majority of people go because of the length of haul and the miles that they can rack up. So if that's something you're interested in, let your recruiter know. And again, you can reach them at 888-668-0698. And if you haven't already applied and you are interested in any of these jobs, these positions that we're talking about, then make sure you get a hold of one of our recruiters and apply online, which is drivedecker.com. Drivedecker.com. All right. Did I tell you guys? I know I did, but if you missed it earlier, we've got driver appreciation next week. So if you are headed to one of our terminals, make sure you say hi to everybody, fill up on all the snacks and goodies, and see Jason and Darren for more goodies. They'll take good care of you. Believe so. But we've got Driver Appreciation Week from the 9th through the 15th. I'll be in Missoula on Monday and Tuesday. So if there are any of you who want to chat and get on our live feed for Monday or Tuesday, then get a hold of me. Make sure you message me and we will go ahead and do a interview or hi or whatever it is that you want to do, and we can visit with it. Yeah, Bob, you might have to. Oh, you give me a hard time. All right. Well, if there are any other questions, then make sure you get a hold of our recruiter. This is one of our shorter YouTubes. We had the long weekend, and so we didn't do our Monday live on Friday or on Facebook, and we're just kind of catching everybody up here on our YouTube channel. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, and make sure you hit the notification and the little bell. That way, every time we do go live, it'll let you know, and you can hop on with us and join the conversation. And then with Facebook, if you follow us on Facebook, which is facebook.com/DTL Inc., then you'll be notified every time we go live on our Facebook channel, which is Monday at 4 for the most part. This is holiday, and I'm in no man's land. And same for our YouTube. It is at noon Central Time on our YouTube channel. All right. Yes, you are, Bob. All right. Well, if you guys don't have anything else, then I will bid you farewell. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your week. And let's get this September started in a good way. So don't forget to join us next week because of Driver Appreciation Day. And if you see a driver, if you're not a driver and you see a driver, please make sure that you give them a great big thanks for all that they do, because you wouldn't have anything that you have if it wasn't for one of them. So make sure you recognize that. All right. Have a great day. Great rest of your week. Thanks, you guys.